What's up guys, Peter here back with another My GM video. You guys did want me to bring back this series, so as I said, I'm going to do once every week. Every other week is going to be Pistons, and every other week is going to be 76ers. The Pistons one is going to be done pretty soon, and then after that I'll just move on to the 76ers. So just getting to this first game right here, we were moving through the season in the last episode, so we're going to sim this game against the Thunder. So this actually is a pretty big game for us, but we are away, and it is the Thunder. Thunder in 2K, they're literally overpowered. Like, they're so overpowered. So it looks like we're not going to take this, but it is pretty close still. Like, we're not even down by, okay, well, it is really close, and I think we're just going to lose this one. So with my GM, I'm going to try to take this time to, like, talk about the NBA as other things, because, like, yeah, in my park, I usually just talk about my park or, like, 2K communities and stuff like that. But this, like, a lot of people that play Park, they don't even know a lot about the NBA. And, like, basically, a lot of things have been happening in the NBA pretty much lately. So, Kevin Durant dropped 24 on us. Actually, pretty usual from him. Russell Westbrook, 18 points, 13 rebounds, 15 assists. That's crazy. But you can see Morris leading the scorers. KCP doing all right. Reggie Jackson could have shot better. But anyway, yeah, that's an L for us, but it was the Thunder and we were away, so I didn't really expect to win that one. So anyway, we're just going to sim right to the Nets game, and we should definitely win this. Even though we're on the road, it is the Nets. So this would be a big win for us, breaking that losing streak or just counteracting the loss to the Thunder, which we would have lost anyway. I mean, I just really want to get a win here because this will kind of determine what direction we want to go, if we want to tank for a draft pick or if we want to try to get into the playoffs. So we can see here, somehow we lost to the Nets. It's not even worth jumping in by now. But yeah, so let's talk about the NBA. So playoffs are going pretty much as expected, except for in the Western Conference. Steph Curry's out for 2 weeks. That's not good news for the Warriors, but they are advancing to the second round. And they're most likely going to face the Blazers because both Chris Paul and Blake Griffin are out for the season. And the Blazers are up 3-2. So yeah, that's really some interesting, like, I thought it was going to be a lot different. I thought the Clippers would beat, like, the Blazers in even 6 games. And I knew if Steph Curry got injured, the Warriors were in trouble. But anyway, looking at our roster here, just reminding people, Andre Drummond, Reggie Jackson, we have Taj Gibson, and we have Frank Kaminsky, as well as Shane Larkin. But Andre Drummond here, 84 overall, because we did start this My GM in the beginning of, like, the actual season. So, like, Andre Drummond now is probably like an 89. But now we're going to send this Rockets game, and we are at home, so that's always an advantage. But the Rockets in this game, I think, are a lot better than real life, because in real life, they only got the 8th seed. So they're pretty much just as good as the Pistons, as weird as that might sound, considering they have James Harden and Dwight Howard. But yeah, it looks like they're going to even blow us out, which is really surprising. So we're on a losing streak here. This is not good. 4 losses in a row. So anyway, our head scout is asking me, like, if I want to get any more scouts or, like, if I want to look at any more people. So here's the previous scouting report. So we're about 2/3 done with all of these people right here. So I think I'm just going to scout the same people, and this is who I ended up scouting. So just trying to get most of the people in, because this draft pick is either going to be really big or really small, because the Pistons right now, we don't really know whether, like, we want to go to the playoffs or if you want to tank to get more draft picks. I really want to get into the playoffs just to get our guys some experience, just like they did in real life. But we have to beat the Suns here. If we get on a 5-game losing streak, that's going to be really bad, and that's probably going to put us in the direction of tanking. So basically, it's a really close game here. I might even have to jump in. So third quarter, but we do go on a little bit of a run, and we're gonna pull it off. Oh my gosh, that was really close. I was thinking of jumping in, but then, like, I mean, if we lose, we lose. I can't really do much about it. And this is a Hall of Fame, so, I mean, I might have even lost anyway or even choked. So KCP leading the scores with 21. Taj Gibson getting 15. Frank Kaminsky putting 14 off of the bench. Reggie Jackson with only 13, and Andre Drummond with only 8, but 13 boards. But the interesting thing about this is we already know what happened in the regular season because it's over in real life. But in this, let's see how 2K kind of based on their predictions on what was going to happen, because this is based on the beginning of the year, what is going to happen with all the players. Like, is Andre Drummond going to lead the league in rebounding? Let's see. But I think we're in a curse here, guys. I mean, we lost like 5 or 6, and then we only won 1 just by 2, and it was against the Suns at home. Like, that should have been a blowout for us. But maybe I'm just raising my expectations too much. But look, we looked like we were having it, but then the Bucks go on a run right here. I was thinking about jumping in, but I swear, right before I think about jumping in, they always go on a run, and so it's like not even worth it anymore. And look at them, they're trying to act cocky. Business is, oh my gosh, they didn't even get to in the playoffs in real life. But yeah, Morris leading the scores. Andre Drummond put in more points but less rebounds this last time. Stanley Johnson's really who I want to like develop and see how he does, because after his rookie contract is up, we need to decide if we're gonna trade him or if we're gonna like get him to develop, like just see how much he goes up from this season to maybe 2-3 seasons from now. So anyway, we need to, this Lakers game is really crucial for us. But we were offered to trade DJ Augustine and Anthony Morrow for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and Joel Anthony. So we have to trade, well, we don't have to, but our owner really wants us to trade Anthony. So we're going to look at this real quick. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's actually a big piece for the Pistons. But I think he's rated higher overall now because he seems to be doing a lot better. So he's an 81 standing shot 3. In real life, he's a really good 3-point shooter. So I don't know, 2K... I don't even know. 2K is okay with ratings, but this was at the beginning of the season. So anyway, yeah, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, 81-3, and Anthony Morrow, I thought he had so he has a 93 standing shot 3, right? I thought he had a lot more, but then I thought he had a lot less at the same time. So I'm really considering taking this trade right here. I mean, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, I think Anthony Morrow can pretty much replace him, I think. DJ Augustine will be a better backup point guard, I think. Maybe even better than Shane Larkin. And Joel Anthony, he's really not doing anything for our team. So, Kentavious, we're looking at defense here because defense is a crucial part. And both of them not the best defenders. So, that's not going to be very good against, like, the elite shooting guards in the NBA. But right here it has Anthony Morrow listed as small forward, which is a little bit weird. I thought he was a shooting guard. So, the assistant GM with the really weird name, it's just going to tell me to adjust the rotation. So, I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to speed it up because I know it's going to change later. And I'm not playing most of the games. But you can see here, 4 of our starters are on fire, which is really good. But yeah, that's about it for this episode. So we're in a curse. The curse is like real. We went like 1-6 this game, and hopefully this trade helps with that because I really don't want to tank. It's not as interesting. We're like drafting auto-generated rookies. I really want to get into the playoffs. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Let's try to hit 15 likes and subscribe if you're new, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.